All right, yeah, so steel type, I believe, is what the typings are. What's going on, everybody? I'm Silence Rain, and welcome to the Pokemon Sword and Shield Randomizer Gymlocke. If you're unsure of what a Gymlocke is, that's all right. It's something I kind of came up with just to put a different spin on the Nuzlocke. But essentially, any Pokemon that faints is considered dead and must be released, which is part of the normal Nuzlocke rules. I am locked into a Pokemon typing until I beat the next gym leader. After each gym, the first Pokemon I encounter chooses the type I'm locked into and must release any Pokemon I have that isn't that type. If dual typing, I can choose which I'm locked into. I'm only allowed 6 Pokemon. Anything caught after must be released, as well as no duplicates allowed in a Pokemon evolutionary line. All Pokemon will be nicknamed, and the nicknames are going to be chosen in the comment section down below. So if you do want to be nicknamed, just let me know and I will prioritize those as well. Now, if you haven't noticed, the Charizard we have right here is actually white because I believe it is a Ice and Fire type. This game was actually created by Team Subbit. I will leave their Discord in the link down below if anybody's interested in that, just to give them credit. And I believe the game was created for United Gamer. I just kind of took out some of it to where it doesn't have the logo or anything like that. That way it's kind of my own game, if that makes sense. But the names I wasn't able to change. So Wolfie's in here. We're going against Game Boy Luke, but it's definitely going to be interesting for sure. So another thing I forgot to mention too, the starters, I believe, are changed also, but we're not going to pick the starters to start off with. What we're going to do is we're actually going to end up going into the wilderness or wild area, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to randomly get a Pokemon, and that's what's going to choose what typing we're locked into until we actually go against the first gym leader. All right, so let's go ahead and get this game underway. Get a little bit of H2O. All right, which I would like to get a Charizard. Like fire and ice would be like such a great combo. I'm kind of hoping we can get one though. Which we're going to be blindfolded, by the way, just to kind of randomize what we're going to be getting locked into. All right, so yeah, this is where we get our starters. I believe they're steel because I've seen the beginning of this game, but I haven't watched it all the way through. So I'm kind of in the dark what all goes on with what the trainers have for their Pokemon and so on and so forth. All right, yeah, so steel type, I believe, is what the typings are. All right. I do like the animations that they made for this, though. They actually did really good for this game. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some other things they could have done. They could have actually upgraded some of the animations and stuff, but at the same time, they really did do a great job on this. All right. I kind of wish there was a way to skip the somatic. What am I even saying? Skip this cutscene. That's what I meant to say. All right. So that should be a bit about it right there. And now we'll be able to choose our starter, which really doesn't matter because we're not going to be able to keep these. So we will go with, I'll go with what I chose when I first got the game, because to be 100% honest with you, I had like so many hopes for this Mon. I thought this Mon was going to have like an amazing evolution. It's not bad. It's just not what I anticipated. I was actually imaging more of a dragon, like a water dragon, but it is what it is. We're not going to give this one a nickname because we are going to release this one, unfortunately. But rules are rules. All right. So I'll get Sobble, and then that makes him choose Scorbunny, right? Because he gets the weaker one. And then Wolfie in this one, should I say. That's going to take some getting used to. Going to take some getting used to the different names also. But Wolfie will end up picking the Grookey. So he's going for Grookey Gang. And see, like, this was sad in the beginning. Because I was like, no, Don't do this to me. Look, I will take Grookey. And I was like, okay, cool. So the champ's going to get it. Okay, at least somebody's going to pick this Mon up. Which a Steel type would actually be a really good typing to get in the very beginning of a Pokemon adventure. I will say that. Unless you run into like a fire type or something, that'd be an oops. But you don't really normally run into that in the beginning. All right. So we should be able to get into a battle now. Yes. Okay, so now we'll be battling Luke. Get through this little dialogue here. All right. Proper raise, blah, 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 blah. I wish I could just skip some of this sometimes. All right. That's one of the good things about playing some of the other games on here, though, because like the older ones, you can kind of just speed up again on all of this. Can't really speed up on this, though. From what I know of, you can't really speed up on these newer games. Not as of yet, at least. Okay, so he has a blip bug first. Fair enough. All right. Let's go ahead and take this sucker out. Bullet punch. That's not bad, actually, to start off with. Nice. All right, so we'll take it out. One more hit. Okay. He only has that Score Bunny after this. So no, what's that Mon called? That sheep Pokemon? I can't remember what it's called right now. I guess he doesn't have that on here. I'm wondering if his team, I don't think his team's going to change every time we battle. I don't know how much this is. Wailmer. Okay. So I guess his Pokemon are randomized every time. I'm cool with that. Because that is actually going to make this even more random. And we don't know what we're going to run into. It's going to make it difficult, but that's cool. I'm cool with it. As long as he don't get like something crazy, we're good. So Wailmer is, it's all right. It looks like the only thing it knows is Splash though, so we're fine. Which this also means the gym leaders are going to be randomized also. I actually like that, but we could have a problem. The problem we might end up facing is once we end up battling the gym leader, it might end up having a Pokemon that can wipe our whole team since we only have one type. Unless we get something that's dual type. That might be our priority. That might be a thing that we need to look for. Is like if whichever typing we're stuck into, find something that's dual typing. That way it might save our stand. It might actually help us. That could be the way to go. Kind of like if we get into water. If we get water typing, it'd be good to get Gyarados. Is Gyarados water flying? No, I think Gyarados is just water, isn't he? For some reason, I thought he might be part flying. I can't remember. He might just be water type. But you get what I'm saying. This is a long battle. Come on, take this thing out. Yeah, he's taking our attack down, and it's not very effective. This is going to be a long battle. This is where speed up could come in handy, though. If we had speed up, we could just take this thing out, no problem. Yeah, splash, splash, splash. All right. I need like a crit. I need something to take this thing out. Come on. Come on, crit, 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 crit. Taking way too long. That's the only thing I kind of hate though, especially in the beginning, whenever you have like randomizers, you run into problems like this to where like, you know, you ain't gonna lose, but at the same time, like it's just drug on like so slow. You typically don't have this problem later in the game though. Give me a crit. Something. Look, man. Stop. Stop using that growl. You're just prolonging the battle. That's all you're doing. Growl again. All right, come on, bullet punch. Crit, 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 crit. Fair enough. I don't even know. I mean, like, I feel like they could have just gave a move to both not Gyarados, to Magikarp and Mons like this instead of Splash to where they do something. Because, like, this makes it where you can't do anything until you run out of PP. But, I don't know. I kind of feel like they could have gave them a different move or something. But, I mean, it comes in handy because otherwise if it had a move that could do something, I don't think we would have won.